My name is Amanda Bowers. I'm the VP of Marketing here at Miedema and Orbitbid.com. I'm here with Sid Miedema. He's going to provide an update for us on an auction we have coming up. Sid, we have a large equipment auction online coming up for Beavercreek Dairy in Coopersville, Michigan. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I can. Yeah, it's a large auction. It was a 7,000 cow dairy herd that was on that facility, and we're selling all the equipment that was used to run the farm, and not only that, but all their tillage equipment and so on that they used to farm. There was a receiver put in place there, and he called us to liquidate all the equipment after they sold the dairy buildings and the dairy cows. So there's another operator in there now milking cows, and we're called in to sell all the equipment. So there's a large amount of equipment that we're going to sell. Probably, I'm going to say 50 plus tractors, and I'm going to guess there's over probably 300 different pieces of equipment, trucks, trailers, and so on. A lot of manure handling equipment, a lot of skid steers, and a lot of tillage equipment and harvesters and so on like that. So it's a large auction, and it's all going to be selling in one day on Orbitbid.com.
Awesome. Now, if people want to come look at it, can they do that before the auction?
Yeah, they can. If people want to come and look, basically they can come right on out to the farm. The one thing we ask is that you don't go into the barns with the animals in it, because that's another operator, and we'd appreciate it if you didn't go in there. But as far as the equipment goes, all the equipment we're selling has the red Miedema or Orbitbid tags on it. And there is a little bit of equipment from the current operator there, so if it doesn't have a tag on it, we're not selling it. But also when you go there, some of it's behind the barns, some of it's to the side. There's a few different areas where the equipment is staged, so you'll have to look through there a little bit, drive around, but you'll be able to find all the equipment. You can come look anytime before the auction.
Awesome. I know that you've mentioned that there's a lot of items. It's a busy season with planting for farmers. How long do they have to pick up their items or remove it after the auction?
Yeah, good question, Amanda. We know everybody's busy, so we're going to give you time. But basically, this is how we've got it set up. For a week after the auction, our people are going to be on site, so they can come a week after and deal with our people directly. If they can't make it or get their equipment out of there by then, we're willing to work with them. We just ask that you give us a call, and we'll set something up. We've probably got at least another month afterwards if you need that to get items out of there, and we can probably make something else work if we had to too. But we'd like to know so we can, move the equipment if we have to and get it set aside somewhere. But we can work with people. We know they're busy planning this time of year.
Awesome. I think that was all that I had. Is there anything else that you wanted to make mention? I know most of the information you can find on Orbitbid.com. Is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Yeah, there is. There's a large amount of items that were added late, right, by a finance company that kind of didn't tell us here until just a couple of days ago, and that was after we had the sale bill printed up and everything. So if you go to our website, folks, you'll find a list of a lot of items that have been added. It's a lot of Caterpillar equipment, and there's some really good items on there, so make sure you take a look at that. There's also been some items taken off by a different finance company that we had originally advertised, and that also is listed on our website. So people can just go to the website and find that information, and that'll help them out. Okay. And then finally, I think maybe one more thing to add is all the items are selling on a one-day auction. Do you have the date of that?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, April 27.
Wednesday, April 27. We open up at 8 in the morning.
Yep.
And the items will be closing throughout the afternoon and evening. And folks, if you want, I know everybody's busy, so if you want to, you can place your high bid put it in the computer programming for the auction, and the program will bid automatically for them, right?
Yep.
And if the bidding stops below their price, obviously it won't go any higher than that. So you can use that. It'll buy it at the cheapest possible price, and obviously if it goes over your price, it'll just quit bidding for you at that point in time. So that is one of the features of the online bidding platform that you can use.
Awesome. I think that's it. Like Sid said, Wednesday, April 27, Beavercreek Dairy on Orbitbid.com. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.